Hey guys, we are here today with Heff, and Ben's on him. Heff is an older fellow. I think, is he 17, Ben? 17 or 18, but you can check the ad if you're interested in Heff. He is mostly a dressage kind of guy, but Ben is riding a jump saddle today. But that's okay. We're just gonna show you his paces and a little bit of his way of going, and share a little bit of info about Heff. Okay, so I think Heff has schooled up to sort of grade 2 level on the flat, so sort of like a novice-ish level. He has competed quite a bit and done a bit of that kind of stuff, which you'll be able to read more about in his ad. So Ben's just showing you his walk there. Maybe cut across this way and show us the left walk, Ben. I hate putting too much walk in because I know it's boring for you guys watching, but we do need to show a little bit so you guys can just see, if you're interested, what his all his paces look like. Oh, your face plant into a jog, but that's okay. That's what these ones are all about. It's the real stuff. We try and show you as much as if you guys were coming out to view them as what you would see in that case. Okay, then when you're ready, if you want to have a little trot left, we'll just go rising. So Heff is quite regular in his rhythm. He sort of just ticks along. Would you say he's more forward or lazy, Ben? Yeah, just, he's got enough education to kind of just tick along. He maintains an independent rhythm. If Ben softened both reins, he would probably stay there with him, I'm going to assume. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I haven't ridden Heff much because I've had a broken finger the past few weeks. So Ben has been overloaded with a lot of riding. I've only just started getting back into it. So, yeah, he's just showing there that when he softens the reins, he doesn't speed up, which shows that he is not... he's not in a hurry to, he respects that rhythm, and it doesn't depend on the reins to maintain it there. And the same way, and Ben's riding forward there, if he takes his legs off for a few strides, you'll just be able to see, again, he just ticks along. So they're really good signs, and good signs if, you're looking for a little bit more of a type to, learn on and stuff like that as well. Let's change the rein, Ben. Go the other way. In terms of suppleness, Heff is quite good. He is quite easy to... sorry, this is a truck going past, it's really loud. He's pretty good in both flexions, Ben. Yeah, he flexes both ways quite well. Moves off both legs, so then we'll ask him there to move off the inside leg. You can see then you can start to flex him and create a little bit more inside bend. Yeah, good. Do you find he bends one way better than the other, or no? He's sort of... yeah, right. So yeah, no, he's pretty good like that. Now, in terms of contact, he's pretty steady. He's not strong, or... Yep. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that. So yeah, in the contact, he sort of just sits there. He's quite easy to get in a frame. We just kind of ride him forward, and you can even see there when Ben softens the reins, he doesn't come above the bit. He sort of just seeks the contact, which is really good. Cool. Okay, well, let's change rein again and have a little left canter. Feeling lazy today, Mr. Heff. That is the first transition Ben's done, so you guys are seeing it all in real time. You can see he's got quite a comfortable canter to sit on, and quite regular. Once Ben's done this first lap of canter, I'm going to get him to bring it in on a bit of a smaller circle. Alright, he's coming real small. I'm going to get out of the way. And we're just using that to create a little bit more bend and align the left hind under his body to find a little bit more balance and a bit more of an uphill feeling. And once he's got that, he'll go back out onto the bigger circle. Good. See how he came into a little bit more collection there? But rather than, and this is a good observation whether you guys are interested in Heff or not, you just saw there Ben managed to shorten and balance the canter without pulling back. He used the lateral bend to align the body into a better straightness, which then brought the canter together on its own. And he's going to use a similar sort of setup to prepare for the downward transition to trot, which he said is one of his weaker things. So he's going to come turn, yield, and that was really good. I can see it gets a little bit low in that though, you could see. We might do that canter transition one more time, Ben, just because he was a little dull, and we'll see how it goes on the second time. He's a bit sharper. Yeah, much better. So there you go, guys. So it's just that first one that you have to kind of be a bit bossy about, like get him going, you know, get some leg on. Super. And again, we'll see if we can get to that more balanced canter a little quicker. It's important to remember, guys, that even as you go to your next canter, you make sure you ride the forward first. Okay, so, you know, when you want to create a little bit more impulsion, we want to think of that in terms of contained energy. And if you don't have enough energy to begin with, well, you're not going to be able to contain much, are you? So that's why we want to think about getting the forward first. And we're going to use that to set up for a downward transition and change rein, and we'll do a little bit of right canter. That was nice. You can just see there Ben's just slowing the trot rhythm down a little bit, and he's using that as a sort of half halt. I could see after the canter that Heff was getting a little low, so by shortening his steps a little bit, slowing down the front legs, it enables the hind legs to come further underneath the body, which then will help Ben find them, you know, get a little bit more self-carriage and lift through the shoulder and pole. You can see he's just having a little play with that again. And there, I popped a few sitting because that just helps to kind of, you can sort of regulate the back with your, you know, draw it up with your, oh gosh, sorry guys. Right hand up. Good. All right, so the first lap, guys, priority is a little bit more forward. We want to have a bit more energy in this canter before he brings it to the smaller circle. That's better. So now he'll use the circle to bring it together, and he's going to keep that, keep turning him a little more off the outside aids, but keeping that inside leg on. It's all about creating a straightness, which is going to find balance. Yeah, there. Excellent. That looked really nice. He'll go forward again now. So now he wants to add a little bit more jump to the canter, but within the balance he created on the circle. And he can kind of use that circle if he feels like he's losing anything to kind of put it back together again. Good. And also, rather than using the circle, he can kind of set up a turn, or the idea of the feeling that the positioning he would in a turn to prepare for the canter trot. Yeah, super. Really good. Do you want to go back to the left, Ben, and show us a little bit of a stretchy trot, or? Now, after the canter, it'll be interesting to see, does Heff still maintain his rhythm, or is it a little bit more speedy Gonzalez now? Yeah, nice. Excellent. Good, then shortening those steps, putting him back into contact and preparing for a downward transition to walk. So you can see after that stretch, Heff's kind of like, I don't want to come back up, so Ben's going to have to use some turns and some little half halts and maybe slow the tempo down. Yeah, just to get him back into an uphill sort of outline and shorten the steps and prepare for the walk transition. Good. Medium walk. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so tired after all. Celebrations of New Year's and my birthday, actually. I'm going to free rein walk there. Good, and then we'll come forward to halt. Awesome, well done, guys. And that's a little bit more about Heff. If you guys are interested, please feel free to send us a message and ask us any questions about Heff.